And I cannot believe this. I think I'll be betting on Mitch Trubisky in a playoff game.
You know.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, because this Sunday, the Bears are visiting the Superdome against Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, and the Saints. And old Mitchell and the moribund Bears are getting 9 points.
No, man. I think Green Bay figured out the Mitch bootleg. It's over. He had a good run. They figured, oh, we just roll him out, make him comfortable. Not gonna happen against the Saints, okay? Trey Hendrickson, Cam Jordan, they're coming to eat, okay?
That could well be. I'm just worried about Drew Brees against this Bears D-line and this Bears defense.
That is true. That is a good point. They've really stepped it up. But this is one of those lighted up games for Drew. So this might be his last hurrah, right?
I mean, it better be.
If it's his last hurrah, you know, everything's on the table.
It's Drew, and my one reason to like the Saints here is because they lost at home to the Vikings in a letdown game last postseason.
You're right. Yeah.
They've had 2 really bad postseason losses in a row, but the 8.5 is very big.
Yeah, it is big. And I'm a little scared that Alvin might not be able to play. Right?
Ooh.
You know, if there's like if he tests positive for COVID again, it's just that window is very, very close. But they've shown, you know, we were talking about before that they know how to win in those situations. So if they can pull it off, great. If not, it's going to be the Drew Brees show.
The Drew Brees show. That's kind of like Tim Allen still having a sitcom. Yeah, I mean these Sunday, it's very easy for me to get an angle on the Saturday games and have something I firmly believe. These first 2 Sunday games are tough.
Yeah, no, I would say stay away from all these. Just put everything on Saturday because these games are going to be tough. And I don't see much room for error for the Bears here. You know?
Yeah, and we've been going through almost every game of the NFL season. These first 2 Sunday games are probably the most difficulty I've had, like picking a side.
Yeah, no, this is really tough. Like the Bears are on the come up a little bit. But
David Montgomery, if they play behind him, they play slow. That suggests less points, which means they're likely to cover a big spread.
Yeah, and hats off to the Bears staff to get their O-line healthy. That was the big thing. I think that's what let them be better last year. So if they're healthy and ready to go, and Montgomery's going to run that ball, you know, it's going to put a little pressure on Brees to throw a little bit more and, you know, get a little excited behind that pocket there.
And this is crazy. I've literally never won one of these bets.
Yeah.
But this could be a good weekend to bust out the Sweetheart 13-point teaser.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
All dogs on Sunday. Titans, you get them to 16.5.
Yeah.
Bears, you get them to 21.5, and you get the Browns to 19. I like that.
That's a little sweetheart. It's a good little sweetheart bet there.
That
I like that.
You got to pick one of the Saturday games to go with it. So I'll probably toss Seattle in there. Seattle won't lose by more than 9. So
yeah, I think that's good.